Today is Friday, January 16, 2015. Authorities in Europe have begun to round up suspected terrorists. I'm Taylor Becker.
And I'm Tori King. Over 10 years ago, the European Union sent a probe to Mars and never heard back from it. Now they've found it. Your CSN News starts now.
As European investigators moved to sweep up suspected radicals, Belgian police said on Friday that 13 people have been detained in Belgium and 2 in France after a shootout in which 2 men believed to be militants were killed. Officials also said that authorities had conducted searches at a dozen locations where the police had found 4 weapons normally used by the military, including an AK-47 assault rifles. The arrests come hours after a gun battle in eastern Belgium. Officials in Paris and Berlin also announced a series of arrests and interrogations.
The missing Mars robot Beagle 2 has been found on the surface of the red planet and appears intact. High-resolution images taken from the orbit have identified its landing location, and it looks to be in one piece. The UK-led probe tried to soft touch on Christmas Day, using parachutes and airbags, but no radio contact was ever made with the probe. Many scientists assumed it had been destroyed in the high-velocity impact. The new pictures hint at what really happened in the European mission. Beagle's design incorporated a series of deployable solar panels which also appeared to fail successfully to deploy, robbing the rover of its power to contact the Earth.
A pair of giant kangaroos that died about 45,000 years ago have had their DNA extracted from scientists at the University of Adelaide in Australia. A giant short-faced kangaroo and a giant wallaby were the sample donators. They were found in a cave in Tasmania, and thanks to the cold, dry conditions, there were short pieces of DNA were able to be retrieved from the remains. The material shed some new light on the ancient, huge creatures. The short-faced kangaroo weighed about 260 pounds, and the giant wallaby weighed more than 240. Turns out they did not hop but walk to get where they wanted to be. We'll be right back after this.
Are you interested in putting your skills to the test or looking for something to put on your resume? Skills USA might be for you. If you are a part of broadcasting, construction, photography, welding, or one of the many other programs at any of the schools, consider joining us. Skills USA has a vast reach in areas to compete in, so odds are there's something for you. If you're interested, see Mr. Allen at Columbia, Mr. Babcock at Nampa, or Mr. Miller at Skyview. So come on down and see what it's all about. You'll be glad that you did.
Today's weather is brought to you by Dr. Kim Keller. Your smile is your first impression. Make it a great one. Visit Dr. Keller today.
Today's high is 39 with a low of 25 with rain and snow. Tomorrow's high is 38 with a low of 35 with rain and snow.
Interested in track and field? Open gym time in the weight room after school Monday through Thursdays from 3 to 4 p.m. There is also an informational meeting for anyone interested or with questions on Thursday the 29th at 3 in room D100.
Wildcat Project Graduation is excited to announce that this year's party will be held at Big Al's. To celebrate, Big Al's will be attending tomorrow night's game to give away prizes and do halftime competitions. Come support your Wildcat team and join the festivities.
Snow team, check with Mr. Netto before the end of the day to make sure you are ready for racing time tomorrow morning.
Seniors, it's scholarship season. There are tons of scholarships due in the next 3 months. Mrs. Kimball and our trio representative will be holding Scholarship Wednesday workshops every other Wednesday starting this week. Each workshop will be in the Career Center from 11 to 3 p.m. All seniors are welcome to come and work on scholarships and ask questions. Hope to see you there.
There will be a mandatory meeting for anyone interested in playing golf this spring after school, Tuesday in room A243. If you cannot make it to the meeting, please speak to Coach Doring or Coach McDonald prior to the meeting.
Don't forget that Monday is your day off. Don't come to school, stay home, and celebrate Martin Luther King's legacy with Idaho Human Rights Day.
Today's SAT word of the day is decipher, a verb that means to decode, to reveal, to unfold.
You could use it this way. The loops and flourishes she put on many of her letters made it difficult for people who did not know her handwriting well to decipher it.
That's your news. We'll see you right here again on the Wildcat Wire.